There's a large shift happening in the workplace. More people are embracing the idea of chasing their own dreams instead of someone else's. But this transition is not without its challenges. Executive coach Liz Bentley joins us now with more on how you can move from employee to solopreneur, she's calling it. Good morning. Good to talk to you.
Great to see you, Mary.
So how are they doing this? One of the biggest challenges is that you have this paycheck every week. Now you're going to uncertainty. I'm sure that can be difficult.
Yes, it can be really stressful to give up that paycheck. So when you're a solopreneur, you own the business and you do the business. That means that you have to generate all of the financial offense. So a couple of tips to get started. One, think about the cost of starting the business. Where are you going to have your office? Are you going to do it out or are you going to do it in your house? I do not suggest sitting at your kitchen table. You really want to create a designated place. You need all of the technology, and you also have to think of some of the other upstart costs like software, CRMs, some of the monthly and annual fees you might have to pay to get the business going. Next, you have to think about how are you charging your clients? What is your fee structure? Are you going to have packages? Are you going to do retainers or subscriptions? And what do your clients look like? Are they people that are repeat, so they keep coming back, or are they one-offs, which means you need a lot of volume? So there's really a lot to think about. Ideally, you should also have a nest egg when you start so that you give yourself time to break even, because it might take time to start really making some money and getting traction.
Wow, just such good advice for everyone. I'm wondering, as you're talking about it, people are setting up these businesses in their own homes, but can that lead to feelings of isolation too?
Oh, completely. I mean, now you're on your own. So we really suggest getting out and networking. You really want to get out and work with people in your industry. And we say make a goal to get out a couple of times a week for meals or drinks or coffee, whatever it is, so you can hear about what's going on in the marketplace, create some friendships, and of course also get referral business. And this is harder, Mary, for people who are introverted. So if you're naturally introverted, you're really going to have to fake extroversion to push yourself out there. The other thing we suggest doing is getting a coach, because that's someone you can really do strategy with and bounce ideas off of, take shortcuts, and not get in your own way, because the success is coming down to you.
Being a solopreneur, I mean, it means making your own schedule. It may not be for everyone, or at least tell me the challenges of not having this clear set of priorities. Alarm goes off, get on the commute, the whole set situation every single day. This is going out the window for these folks.
Right. As soon as you start your own business, your structure is gone. All that structure that you did, that used your time effectively and priorities, has really shifted. So again, now it's all on you. So some of the tips that we give people is try to break the business into 3 categories. There's the doing of the business, right? Working with your clients. There is the admin, which is organizing yourself, and then the business development. Now, in the beginning, business development is going to take the most amount of time. So you really want to give a lot of time to that every day and every week. The other thing we tell people to do is create what I call false deadlines. That means give yourself deadlines that you have to hit so that you keep the urgency and the momentum going. They can be short-term deadlines that are like, I want to get all of this done by noon or by the end of the day. They can be longer deadlines like, I want newsletters to go out at the beginning and the middle of every month.
All right. Some tips. There's so many people talking about this, wanting to do this. So how should people start thinking about it right now if they're thinking about diving into this world?
Okay, so last but not least, it's a huge mindset shift because it's really going to all be on you. So there are 4 things you really need. One is courage, because you're taking a lot of risk and it's all going to be on you. Next, I'd say is versatility, because you're going to need to be the marketing person, the salesperson, the head of HR, the CEO. You're going to need to be adaptable, because what you think your clients want and what you want to give your clients might be changing all the time, and you've got to really be hearing them and giving them what they need. And last is, of course, resilience, because it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a tough road, but you know what? It's really worth it. I think it's great when people do it.
A masterclass in solopreneurship from Liz Bentley in just a few minutes. Great to talk to you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So helpful.